Okay, let's get this all pulled up. Wonderful. There we go. Okay. Now then, where do we want to start? It's a brand new week. Morning, Carrie. I do live. My alarm did not, or at least my first alarm, I don't remember going off at all. Legit, it wasn't until my second one that went off at like 7:55, and I was like, oh. Which is my last ditch emergency alarm to get me up. Yeah, that was a wake-up call and a half, I'll tell you what. So it's a brand new week, meaning we have to get our wins with all the colors. Let's start. That's fair, Curie. Normally I'm a lot quicker. I don't know what went off with my alarm today. Okay. A U7, okay. I mean, we'll keep it. There's a couple different ways this hand can go. Charge that. Play this. Pass it over. This is fine, although it does mean she's not gonna stick. Charge you. Swing here. So the new blue things look really good for like Goku, who can set up the top of his deck and get them going. At least a lot of like weird tribal city cards that they're using. For some of the other blue leads, I'm not as certain that they're going to be as splashable. The new card that says it's treated as Goten and Trunks, I think that card will be good and playable for sure. Go peel off. Grab the other kid Trunks. Pass it over. This is really passive for what this deck wants to do. So this could be a pretty spooky game very quickly. Charge her. Sadly, I think Sickling is kind of required here. We lose pretty hard to Double Whis. The deck has too many 1-drops for it. Morning, Bardock. How you doing, buddy? It'll be interesting to see what he does. We've only seen these vanilla cards, like, from set 1. So I don't know what set 2 kind of stuff this U7's running. Okay, so we see a hit. Charge one of these. Let's get a card draw. I'll set this down just to limit my hand size. Keep up an energy to Gallic Gun defensively. I would swing, but then that guarantees him awakening. I'm just gonna pass it over. Sadly, the hit does guarantee the death of the Kid Trunks, but that's just what it is. We're just trying to figure our way through. Sure, I'll do this. Okay. Piecing together how to get through this game is going to be a tough one. And we do see he has the 17 that gives the buff, which is fine. That's nothing that we can't handle with the list. What up, Peter? It's going well. This is our first game of the morning. Sadly, it's been an awkward one so far. That certainly doesn't help. Yikey shnikes. Combo this to avoid that. Yeah, looks like we're eating the crit. That's okay. Charge away vanilla. Bounce that to his hand. Flip myself. Pretty much, yeah. That's one of my favorite things to do to the 17 battle card. Be like, here you go, you can have it back. Swing. Use the effect to restand. Swing. Okay. I don't think I'm going to swing with the Vegito. He probably still has ways to kill it all the same. But I don't gain enough from awakening him here. So we're just going to wait. It will be nice, right, Peter? Because then you don't even have to worry about the what ifs and like what else is roaming around. It's just gone. And you're like, oh, thank goodness. Yeah, I'll just combo this. Combo this. Charged another 17 away, so he knows it's not that great in the matchup, is my guess. That or he has just so many zeros in hand, he doesn't have another target. Happy that can't connect. Super combo. Wonderful. Honestly, I don't think I need the sickle. So I'm gonna swing at hit. Cool. I'm gonna play Vegito. Bounce that back to him, because it's also a zero combo. Play Pilaf. To grab Pilaf. Use my skill to pick up Pilaf. And now we're just going to full pressure him with 30 swings. Double Vegito on board is going to very, very quickly eat away at that hand, or just kill him. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Going 2. There we go. Pass it over. And yeah, honestly, the first player card draw is going to matter a lot. It feels really bad to be the first player in 90% of games, because you don't really get enough out of it, because once they use the depending on how they use the coin, it feels like they get so far ahead of you, and missing out on that first card can make your first turn feel so wonky. If I'm able to keep both Vegito on board come next turn, I think he's just dead. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do something to clear at least one of them. Maybe even just go into the Beerus hand discard. Yeah. So he gets one of them, and that's fine. He went to 50. 50, 60. Okay. Hey, yo, let's go. Do we have a good target for that? I mean, good enough, honestly. Charge that. Play Goku Black. Pick up just one of these. Swing lead first to get our card draw. swing here. Use effect to get this, just because it's the bigger body of the two. Catch. Play for 1. Grab you. Swing for 30. Make it 40, so it's super combo plus. Use our skill. Bounce this to hand. Swing for 30. Make it 40. So it's another super combo plus. Use skill, restand. Oh, Frieza is very much back, dear. Frieza, like, yellow's playable again. Granted, the ban list hasn't fully hit online yet, so you still might run into a spooky, like, full-strength Taku, but it's pretty rare. Most people have already moved on. Swing, and honestly, full send at 60? Yeah, I was gonna say, there's, like, no way he gets over this, right? He would have to... Oh, no, even double super combo just matches, so... That's GG. Oh, I was a little worried. His early double Whis made it so our Videls were just dead cards, and we didn't even have the vanillas for them, so I started charging them off. My best guess is because they gave the digital... Because the cards were on the digital client for less time, because, you know, they gave, I think, a week or two time before Set 2 applied to the digital client, that they might have just decided to give them that extra bit of time on the client. Yeah, yellow is 100% back and playable. Ah, man, this Trunks deck is fun. It has its flaws, but it is a lot of fun. So there's our blue win. Let's go to yellow. See if we can't get our yellow win. And we haven't been doing as many predictions as of late, so we're gonna do a prediction for it. Will we get our yellow win first try? First shot. Feel free, bet your channel points. Honestly, I think now, with the ban wave coming, some of the top decks we're going to see are going to be like Vegeta in blue, running a more aggro list. Androids are going to be popular. Sure, it's not my favorite hand in the world, but it has some things we can work with. We're gonna charge this. Play Ginyu Frog. And go to turn end. Unless they Kami it, it's sitting there matters, considering we're triple Ginyu. No reason not to eat this. Oof, punished. And now our hand is really, really bad. Charge another Death Ball, swing. At least we have a 1-drop. Go 1-drop. So yeah, the killing of the Ginyu Frog definitely slowed us down. But that's okay, a lot of our deck is pretty resilient to green. Just kind of depends on how they play this. D-Strength, yep, makes sense. They didn't even swing. Interesting. Charge the golden. I'll swing. Let's go Vegeta down. Add the life. Turbo down the Bulma. I'll get a life pickup here, be it 5 life. I'll need to defend Vegeta, which could be kinda hard, but we do get a card draw if we do that. He'll likely kill the Bulma. Or do I just not use Bulma? Keep her safe. Threaten Vegeta, does he also? Yeah, no, thought so. Awkward, but I think we're just leaving it up for now. He's going to 4. His best play usually is the android play. Yeah. We don't want to just send her out to do a single life pickup and get just knocked down, right? Force him to have a Kami to answer her. That would also make his turn awkward, which is nice. If he doesn't have something to answer her, then... Cool. We're guaranteed awakening next turn now. This guy also gives us the free Ginyu, so we can start swarming him. Playing Krillin is a fairly passive turn. It's not ramping him. Ooh, he does have that to kill the Bulma. That's heartbreaking. Man, these 2 Kamis have gotten him so much value. I'm doing well, Imodium. How are you doing, buddy? Charge this. Swing here to get a card draw. I'm happy with that card draw. Go here. Add a life to hand. Get this. Get these back. Get my flip game on. It has been a minute. How you doing? Well, I hope. Let's go Bulma. I'm gonna swing here. Activate the skill. We could start fighting off some of his board with that effect to rest things. I think we just go for sheer card draw because it is very valuable. Fine with this. Punch him. Hey, there you go. I'll tell you already, for anyone who hasn't been playing as of late and you're excited for everything, there's already far less top coups. In the past, like, half a week now, we've only fought, I think, 1 or 2. Most players have already moved on off of top coup, and it seems like the new red lead that a lot of people have been spamming is U7 Goku, which is far more balanced and has a lot of counterplay. So it's an actual fun matchup. Now, we could Sorbet just for card draw. I don't think that's really worth all that much on its own. So I'm just going to keep the pressure high, add another body to the pile. That's neat. Turn end, restand Bulma. He has no way to play the 6-drop droids, because he can't get an active energy up. He could play Gohan as a 5-drop, which blows something up at the end of the turn, so that does make me a little spooked to restand Vegeta. Obviously, leaving Vegeta down, he's likely going to swing, plus a bunch of cards from hand, all swinging at Vegeta, since him giving protection is a big deal. And only the Gohan counters if I restand. I'll restand. I may end up regretting it. Oh yeah, U7's very playable. And I think, honestly, Topku's still probably playable and fun if people really like Topku. But I doubt there's all that many people who love Topku for Topku. I guarantee you 90% of them are only playing Topku because it was a tier 0 list and they wanted to win. So it's going to be interesting to see how all that balances out, given a bit of time. Well, they made the mistake of adding another body to the pile here. So depending on their swing order, like, no matter what swings, I could rest one of these to deny a whole attack. That's fine. Do that. Awesome. Combo this. Perfect. All good and fine. Ooh. Okay. So we have 5 energy to play with here. My thoughts are get a free Ginyu, get the frog, and then get the Goku down. If we do all that, which is pretty good, another line would be go frog, go Vegeta, no, go frog, get the free Ginyu, go Vegeta, get the sorbet. But I like the multi-freeze that the Goku gives. If that's the case, I'm not going to be playing sorbet. Charge sorbet. Now, I need to go Ginyu Frog first. Activate this to get the card draw. I'm going to swing this at a Krillin to clear it. I can't imagine a world where he saves it. Then we go Ginyu. Again, I don't think they're going to go out of their way to save this. They would much rather that I go and kill the android cards, because they can get advantage off those. On play, we'll freeze this. Swing at them. Freeze this. So now it's like the two bodies don't exist. And this is also kind of the magic area we want to be in, right? We get attacks their hand with 4 swings. Any of their boss monsters don't get to blow up any of our board outside of the Ginyu Frog, because that's the only thing I'm going to stand up at the end of the turn. Anything else we're going to combo to defend. So they may just try to like mid-range swarm, trying to get Vegeta. If they do that, we get to re-poke in most of this next turn and refreeze a few with Goku into another free Ginyu. And possibly even just setting a free, well not free, but Vegeta. Oh yeah, no, I think with everything balanced out, you're going to see a lot of variety. There's going to be a good amount of U7s, there's going to be Android decks, there's going to be Friezas. I think Yellow Vegeta has better time in the meta now and can breathe and be played. I think brain blanked. I think you can still play aggro Vegeta and he'll be great. I think Trunks is going to be a little worse because he's better in the control style deck. And control is really bad into green. So if you can build like an aggro Trunks, which is why we have one, I think that'll be neat and still very playable. I think... Ooh, what else would I put in there as a good option? That's probably going to be... Beerus, I'm kind of on the fence on whether he's going to be all that playable or not. Goes digging. Finds a 2-drop. Okay. Again, the answer to fighting off this board is play all his small mid-range stuff and fight it. Like, actually try to get rid of it all. 35, huh? Combo. Oh yes, Ginyu's a real threat. Playing just a really hyper yellow Ginyu is going to be spooky. It will absolutely kill a lot of people. We have a Ginyu list that even before, in the Top Coup meta, was rolling people and giving Top Coup a spook. So, like, it's going to be just as good, if not better. And Frieza and Yellow Vegeta can both play the same exact list. Honestly, every Yellow leader can play it. It's so strong. Sure, we'll give it up now. Okay. I love my Ginyu, but we need to keep Vegeta alive. That's what keeps this board from getting nuked. And we have another 4-drop Goku to follow through to help re-stun down the board. Okay. Draw. I don't think we gain enough from charging here. I'm gonna pop this, draw another card. I'm cool with that. I'm gonna fight off a droid here. Get another card draw. See some more options. The point is to only clear enough that I don't have to defend the whole board from a million swings. Okay. And again, we're gonna go 4-drop. Freeze you down. Swing at you. Freeze you down. Catch. Punch. On the frog, it's the only thing he can blow up. And that's because it's the only thing we can't easily defend. Anything else we have to leave rested and safe from a blow-up effect. I'm not surprised, Kovir. Like, they don't have to have the Trunks. They can... And they obviously don't have to have Cell. They can just use Broly to pressure. They are a very aggro-capable deck. The main reason you ran a lot of Cell before was just to really insulate your life against... I'll eat this, but it is kind of spooky. You ran that just to insulate your life into like Top Coup and some of the other aggro lists. Pretty much, Peter's dead on the money on that. You just run the Junior because it's Android, that gets you Meteor back. And as a 2-drop, it's something you charge away, you can combo away without being worried. Now, we do need to make sure we avoid every other swing, because they could still go into like double striker droids to try and finish. Which, getting this kind of hurt us here. We don't have a lot of great combo. We have some combo. Like, if they Meteor on the 4-drop, we're dead, I think. Yeah, Kami still fitting in is to mostly probably counter Bulma, counter Frog. Those are the main 2 targets you're looking to counter with it, which it's still a 10k combo, so I'm not surprised. I personally would rather do something else, but I get why you'd put it in. I don't think it's a mistake. Yeah. 3 Meteor makes sense. I think I run 3 or 4. 3 Destructive is interesting. I personally would rather run 4, because at 3 you may never see it. I mean, that's true if at 4 still, but just the odds are ever in your favor. This is literally the only card that dooms us, because we got a 0. Yep, he just made it so it's so big we can't get over it. We're about to lose even though this game was ours. The meteor did it. Oh, timer wound. Actually huge. Like, actually. That one energy up might have just saved our lives. Restand our highest combo, which would be you. 40, 50, 60, 5. The time rewound was huge. It literally just saved our lives. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That timer wound absolutely made the difference. Oh, man. I don't know if Kami is mandatory. I think he's definitely a strong option, but I don't know if he's mandatory in my opinion. Oh, we did it. That got so spooky. That's crazy. Absolutely, Kovir. Let me pull up the replays, and we will do your replay. Grab this. Droids vs. Frieza, something we've played a lot of recently. See, the thing... Oh, it says it's not public. You just gotta click the button to, release the replay there, Kovir. Yeah, it's a pretty relevant option for it, right? Because you just play the thing for one and pop it. Yeah, no rush. Granted, the fun thing is, since Frieza re-readies them, they don't get the protection from the Vegeta, and if Frieza leaves them committed, that you just attack into them to clear them, and they just, like, quickly die to attack swings, but then you're not pressuring the face, and there's, like, a lot of weird ways it goes. Obviously, 6-drop droids pop them if they restand them, which is nice. It's an interesting meta game based off where they're at on their board state, what they decide to restand if they restand, and where you want to throw swings or removal. Like, it's a much more dynamic situation, and player choice will change how that feels in every game, which is awesome. Yeah, pretty much. It's smart to restand both at that point, because there's very few things in the early that can pop the Vegeta, right? So for the first turn or two that you have him on board, restanding him makes a lot of sense. But then, let me research it, because there we go. Restanding him makes a lot of sense. You want to leave him committed at the moments when it... Okay, you got it, Kovir. I figured I'd give it one more search, see if it actually worked, but yeah, no. Just let me know. I can refund your points. That way, you're not down points. But you want him committed for when droids, when Cell, when Broly. But granted, Broly's the one who really sticks out as like the sore thumb of the bunch. Because Broly, they're just missing a single blow-up effect. They still get the 2 swings off of. Cell, they miss the 2 pops, but they get the 1 swing and the life gain. And droids get nothing. They just are a swing. So droids in particular, it heavily punishes the 6-drop. Awesome. We have that win. Let's get our green win. So we'll go our droid list. And then I'm thinking I will swap over to red after this. I don't know what red list I want to play. Obviously U7's popular. Second player, we have that. Yeah, we'll keep it. It's not my favorite hand in the world, but it'll work. If the Frieza tries to just hard set a Bulma or Ginyu, we pop it. If they play any other one-drop, we might just ignore it. Go for the search instead. I have not upgraded it much, Peter, no. The U7 Gohan list isn't a bad idea. It's a really fun thing to play. Charge this off. I'll do my swing. Watch, because I swung, watch this miss. And I'm gonna be upset. Please don't. Oh, good. Although we did bottom deck a couple things. Nothing major, thank goodness. Go for it. See, that's the thing, right? Finding that balance between good 10Ks that you need versus just, like, general 5s. It's a cheeky list. It's a lot of fun. Interesting that they're just dropping it and not doing anything with it. Charge here. We will ramp. Hit our Broly, that's fine. Swing. Pass it over. Frieza's guaranteed awakening this next turn. We have all the ramp in the world, but we need more droids in the discard, which that's easy to set up. We just start comboing. In a perfect world, we would have Trunks this next turn, because we could do 4-drop into Trunks and get ourselves going ramp-wise. They've charged away double Frieza and Cooler. So they're getting rid of a lot of zeros. Combo this to avoid it. Getting the free Ginyu's fine. We'll eat it. I mean, we have all the ramp options there are, that's for sure. Yep, the Bulma comes down, that's not surprising. Eat this. Well, we found the ramp option. Eat this. That's a good time to find that. Get my flip game going. Honestly, sure. That's just getting a droid in the discard. It really doesn't matter. What do they restand? The 2 1s. That's fine. Okay. Our charge needs to be one of our more useless cards here. I don't see a world where we're playing 2 of these, so charge 1 of them. We're definitely going into our 4-drop. We've got the droids set up. So go 4-drop. Use the ability. Droid. 2, 3. Here's the thing that's killing me, right? I could either Kami the Bulma to deny long-term card value, missing my ramp, leaves me at 5, I get to 6th anyway, next turn, and then play the Trunks off like maybe the Gohan play to get free ramp. Getting Gohan down is a 30k body next turn, so that's not bad. I don't mind that. If that's the case, we would Kami the Bulma, play you to search for more droids. Because ramping to 6, we go to 7, we don't get a boss monster anyway, and we can use extra energy next turn to do these things. So yeah, I think this is the play. Play this. Pop that. Let's do the risky draw for... Actually, before we do anything, we'll attack. Here. And I'll combo this in so it's a 30 swing. Since it'll probably get rested by the 2-drop anyway. You got it, Kovir. Cool, we're fine with that. Check in again. Okay. Appreciate it, Kiri. Let's go Jiro. Happily take that. Wish I'd had it a moment ago, but that's a different story. Go into this, keep our hand advantage. Pass it over. Again, the Vegeta on play limits our ability to go into big boss monsters anyway, which is cool. We can eat off all the little cantrips to avoid swings. One will get rested, that's fine. Going into 4, they charged away a Raccoon. Interesting. So either they already have a Raccoon option, or they're just not going that route. Wonderful. Thank you, Kiri. So next turn we're on 6. We could actually do a ton of things next turn to really help clean up this board and ramp ourselves to the moon. Cooler's a problem, though. Are they worth saving is the question. No, I don't think so. This is a lot spookier than it was a moment ago. The cooler's actually kind of annoying. we're on 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I do that. We don't really need the Trunks ramp, so he can be expendable here, because we've just got all these. And now we have to make a decision, right? I think we're not going Gohan here. Our hand's gonna get taxed to heck and back, but that's okay. I hate it, but I think that has to be our charge. Okay. So first and foremost, we're gonna go here. Droid. 2, 3. Swing to clear a body. Yeah, it's because I didn't really have a big boss monster to go to here other than double striker droids, which I do think it's a mistake to stand him given that. They'd actually be pretty decent to play here because they do decent into the cooler. Yeah, same. But he's also probably worried I might just try and punch into him a million times, like I'm gonna do to his board. Droid. 1, 2, 3. Another droid. Droid. 2, 3. It really is, isn't it? It's insane how good it is. That's fine. Yep. I'm swinging at the cooler to clear it. Now we go Jiro in. Use the skill. Ditch Jiro. Restand lead. Lead into cooler. That's all we could do. Yep, we give up the bodies here. We can't afford to try and save them. Yeah, I know, right, Kovir? It's crazy. It is a good sign. I get the feeling either he A, doesn't have an option to kill us, or B, just wants them gone so I can stop taxing his hand. Because that's sort of the way to help prevent situations like this. Swing at that board and just make it miserable for him to defend all the 20k bodies. I may regret this, but I'll beat it. Sure. Even if they... Oh, that's a problem. I was gonna say, if they have, like, double Striker Vegeta, they can get up to, like, 55. So long as we got combo off the card we picked up, we were fine. Go figure we would get a dead card. Cooler numero dos. They should have just left everything rested. They really, really should have. We don't gain... Let's see. We go to 6, 7... Yeah. Cell feels super good. Ditch 3 droids. 1, 2, and 3. Blow up both of those, gain a life. Go to clear Vegeta. Yeah, we're stabilizing. We're not winning that yet, but we are stabilizing, which is at least nice. Here's the thing, we could play Junior for free, but we don't really gain that much out of it. We get a D strength that we can't even really play, and risk a 2-drop to, like, various annoying effects. Clear this. I mean, there is an argument we could play Junior, give it the Meteor to kill a body, or play Junior combo to kill a body. It's no different than comboing a card to defend ourselves, but nah, pass. I hate losing 18 because she is good for card advantage, but I think I need to combo efficiently here. Too much risk of death. He ramped a super combo, so maybe he has like the 6-drop that just pops our cell. That would be really bad. I'll eat this one. Yep, there it is. 6-drop, that pops our cell. Okay, I can meteor over this. The problem with saving Meteor is if we save it, we go to 1, all he needs is a touch. And we're needing to kind of play droids to pop those anyway, and droids can kind of punch that, and depending on the combo in hand, we might get it anyway. I don't think we can afford to go to 1. We avoid it because we can. Yeah, that's true. They are rested. I mean, then all the more reason to do this, right? We can't answer the body. Charge this. And we can't punch it because they restand it. We have to swing Frieza. Drawing a brick here matters. We're probably dead. This being a brick mattered. We have to play this anyway, just to get the bodies off the board. It might pull the attack here, maybe. Double D strength might have cost us the game, because we didn't need to charge this last turn, but what are we going to do? Hold it? It's a terrible card. And now we have another non-combo in hand, and Frieza has 3 cards. Yep, that's all they really needed. The only thing that gets us out of this situation is a Meteor, and that's only if they don't combo into the Golden, which they will. Why wouldn't you? And we only have a 5k anyway, so it does not matter. Shucks. We were close. We were close to breaking this in our favor. The fact they had the 6-drop to pop the cell is what did it. If the cell stuck to board for 1 more turn, I think we would have, 1, had the opportunity for lethal, and 2, guaranteed cleared the board and had breathing room. Was that you, Imodium, we were playing? Or is that just you saying it was a great game to watch? I'm assuming that was just saying it was a good thing. Yes, no, I'm aware. Kovir's replay. Actually, I think of the green matchups, I think droids have the best one. I think Frieza goes hard into Cell. I think he has the worst matchup, as does Gohan. I think Cell and Gohan have a miserable time into Frieza in yellow. I think Broly gets a bit of breathing room just because of that big butt keeping him safe. And I think droids have a bit more breathing room because they have all that mid-range they can turbo out to fight off that board that Frieza creates quick enough. So I think either ways, I think Broly and droids are the better two for that reason. Okay. We just played droids into Frieza, and now we're watching droids into Frieza. Let's go. And let me give this the good old Thumbs up. Wonderful. Having coin is also nice, right? If the Frieza hadn't had coin, they wouldn't have gotten as far out in front. Or no, wait, no, we were on coin. So yeah, no, that's not true. I'm pretty sure we, yeah, because we de-strength to 4 to 3. So yeah, no. Never mind, ignore what I said. If they were on coin, they would have gotten further in front. Would have made it more one-sided. Yeah, Androids is the green deck that I like. Cell, it just feels like you're working so hard to just get a unique mechanical loop, which is neat, and he's hard to kill when he's doing what he wants. I think if you want best green leader, it's kind of a toss-up between Broly and Droids at the moment. Droid's ability to turbo out a board and fight and punch and kill people out of nowhere is all really cool. Yeah, I hate Jiro whiffs. That card betrays me. Everything is set. We just need our 4-drop. And we get the 4-drop to Trunks, which is the ramp line. Yo, let's go. That's the top deck you need. Yep, then we go 3-drop. Ramp, so we're on 6. Next turn we're up to 7. Man, I'm not a fan of Zarbon. That man whiffs way too much. He's the Jiro of Frieza lists, and I hate it. You know, they might not have cared about the body that much. Why are they eating a sorbet to clear? Kinda odd. And yeah, please do, Bardock. I'd love to see it. Okay. There's some very odd choices going on here. I don't know why they would do that, considering it wasn't even a real threatening attack. Yep, Gohan punches that. Turn end, blowing up one of their bodies, makes sense. I mean, I get why you restand. He didn't have the Vegeta on board to keep him safe anyway, so you might as well restand and limit the amount of attack options the opponent has. Now that he has the Vegeta, does he go for it? No, he just goes double striker. This is a mistake, right? And I say that mainly because Yeah, you've got your golden. Yeah, you're threatening a body on board. But he has no protection, and we're going to 8. So we can drop any boss monster we want, and that golden does not stick. You're good, Imodium. We're all human, mistakes will happen, right? It's the nature of things. What's really funny here, we don't even need the Gohan to swing. Gohan's effect will still trigger at the end of turn, popping the 2-drop. If it's there, and if he blocks with it, which he will, it's Broly, we can just set down our blocker for free. So here's a thought, and this is something I've done before into Yellow. You know, I tested him out before to help into Topku, and there was like 1 or 2 matches where he made a difference. But there was just as many matches where it was just kind of a dead card, but I don't think it's bad by any means. I think it's definitely a player choice. I would have been tempted to not swing the second time with Broly there, just because the Frieza's going to 6, and if they have the 6 drop, which this Frieza does, they get to pop our Broly for free. They're not going that route, clearly. Yeah, pretty much, right? Like, it's easy to get the 16's effect triggered. The thing I don't like about him is into red, he's not all that great, just because they give minus stats when they swing anyway, so the blocker's unable to really do much. It blocks a swing generally, but that's no different than comboing it from the hand, so who really cares? It's kind of awkward. Blue just bounces it in a million ways, but I don't think it's a bad card by any means. And I can appreciate them doing the Goku play just because they still got the option to play the 6-drop and blow up the 3-drop. Or not 3-drop, our Broly. Words. They messed up Bulma. They don't have a rested 3, so Bulma didn't give card draw, and they were just thinking, oh yeah, you just commit Bulma and you get card draw. Yep. So this is where life gets a lot harder for Frieza, right? Yeah, Frieza has good kill effects with the 6-drop, but it targets one thing. We've got a wide board, so Frieza kind of needs to set down a ton of bodies and start fighting them off. But to do that, you're ignoring the 8-drop that you have committed. Granted, you can refreeze with the 4, but there's still the Gohan that comes up then. Yeah, like, Frieza works when Frieza gets out ahead of droids. When you're behind droids, you have so few options. I like the restand lead swing. Get another free blocker, because sure, why not? Yep. I know, right? That's the thing I love about droids. They just go turbo wide and keep pressure pretty high. Looks like they're going for the stall another round option. Gonna play their other Goku. Who's going to freeze down the Gohan, likely one of the 18s, and then he should be swinging at the other 18. I don't like that attack choice. Why you would kill the 4-drop over the 2-drop, I don't know. Oh, that's funny. That's brutal. And yeah, you, like, for sure swing here, get another card draw, see some more options. Why wouldn't we? Find another super combo, because that's awesome. And we sell. We blow up the 2 4-drops. Gain the life. Oh, going droids. I mean, you have a decent shot of ending the game here. I don't blame this. Yep, that'll do it. See, I would have been tempted to play the Cell, blown up the 2, punch in, then gone Cell on the 1. Especially since Cell puts you at 5. Like, how does Frieza deal 5 with no board, even with a golden in hand? Yeah, no, that was definitely a flex. Well done. Oh yeah, it can be very annoying, and that's where Frieza lives, right? If Frieza keeps just enough of your board frozen to limit your swing options, and then keeps pressure on you, especially if Frieza is getting recursion card draw type effects, like the Ginyu, or repeatable card draw effects, like the Ginyu, the Bulma, it can feel like there's few outs, and it's especially bad into, like, Cell, who, the whole gimmick of Cell is play big boss monster, blow things up, heal, laugh. But that's terrible into Frieza. Same with Gohan, right? Gohan has a miserable time with that because he just gets punched in the face by a million 20s and has very few options. His best thing to clear everything is the 7-drop still, but if Vegeta's on board, it's all safe. Droids at least can fight it, so that's where droids feel amazing. And then you have Broly, who, honestly, the saving grace is that 25 butt. It's so hard for Frieza to punch, generally. But Broly's big boss monsters don't just outright win him the game in that matchup anymore. They have to kind of work for it, because if he just plays one, like a Broly, double swings, clears a bit of board, and then the Frieza freezes it, Broly's suddenly in trouble again. Okay. Second player, we have card draw, we have ramp. We're gonna keep this. We don't have our Trunks, and we don't have our 4-drop. Hopefully we find them. Oh, for sure. I don't think you need all the 80 million 8-drops. I think 4, maybe 5 8-drops is all you need. I do think it is worth running more Broly than Cells now. Found one piece we wanted. Charge you. Swing here. What up, Sloth? Welcome, buddy. Let's get this card draw. Sick. Interesting to see someone still playing the Roshi. I think I've run into one Goku who was playing Roshi. Yeah, pretty much. Cell feels better being an android. That's for sure. I still think Cell's worthy of a 1 or 2 of slot in the list, in my opinion. Take it for what you will. Sure, we'll eat this. Okay. Time to ramp. Sad to see a super combo get stuffed, but what do you do? Yeah, right, Peter? I mean, I honestly think you can get away with 3 of your double striker. I don't think you'd need a full 4 of, but I think a 3 of is pretty solid. But I could see doing a 4 of. I think if you run 4 doubles, you probably don't run more than 4 of your 8s. And yeah, pass it. Hey comp, it's doing really well. We got our blue win out right away. We got our yellow win out right away. We had a really fun droid match after, which was a loss, but it was close. And now we're just trying to get our green win. Okay. Avoid where we can, since so many of the 3 drops are basically unavoidable given our current life. If we don't find our 4 drops, we are in trouble, though. Taking the time to just draw, that feels slow. I'm fine with it, don't get me wrong, but it does feel slow from him. We likely are going to need the Gohan here to fill the gap, depending on how our ramp goes. Yeah, pretty much, Kovir. They feel pretty bad. I'll eat because the only 10k is Gohan, who I kind of want to keep. So, I don't really agree with the double Roshi here. I think he had every reason just to set more bodies to board and keep the early pressure going. Charge you. This sucks, right? We could swing first to try and get the card we need. I guess that's what we have to do. Swing here. Didn't find it. I'll aggressively meteor to try and clear the body. The thing that hurts this situation, like, Trunks would normally be what we'd go to, but we don't get the ramp since we're not on 5, so it feels really, really bad. We can go 1 drop to draw. There's no 2 drops that really matter here. I mean, I see no reason not to go for this. Draw, discard. One of our Trunks. Swing to try and clear. Eat this, so he has to at least eat the Roshi plus, I guess. Or just gets a 10, that's fine. I mean, just leaving this up, it was likely dead to even just the 3-drop 0 combo Goku. He might have been worried about me ramping to 5 and then 6, because that's what a droid player would do, right? You'd play your 4-drop, go up to 5, triggering the Trunks, play the Trunks, go to 6. Suddenly you have the 30k body, so you can now start punching. It makes a lot of sense. And at 15, he can even just chump check with a Whis, which is really insulting, but it works. We did kind of brick there. Now it's about, can we recover from the fact that we bricked? Combo this. Technically, we could do both. We can play Gohan and then use his effect to get the Trunks, to get the ramp. It just depends on what he does. Well, that's unavoidable, really. That's fine. We're going to 3. Cell. That's a long ways from mattering. Okay, so a lot of what we do here is going to depend on how this all plays out. We're not going to have the energy up for the meteor, so we're definitely going to charge it. Let's clear the Whis. Go into Gohan. So Gohan could try and punch UI. He'll just sack off the Roshi to save it. Gohan's effect will trigger, give us the Trunks, and we'll go from there. For that reason, I think we go the hit. It's the more likely thing will get removed. He's also likely to give it up since we can blow it up anyway if he saves. There's an argument that if he does save it, we skip the ramp from the Trunks and just blow it up to reduce the bodies on board, especially since it gives a -5 on attack trigger. Cool. Get Trunks. Add that to energy. And this is where things get a little spooky. We're way behind on ramp, so we're not getting a boss monster for at least another turn or two. Might I point out, we've seen well over half of our deck and have not seen a single 4-drop, which definitely is a problem. Double Striker droids are likely our best option to try and fight off something. Not thrilled with it. There is a potential world where we just set another Gohan down. We can't afford to go to 2, too spooky that the Double Striker kills. Well, that's brutal. Yeah, we kind of have to do Super Combo plus Gohan to get out of this situation. And now the Double Striker just goes for Gohan and we lose it. Yikes. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. I just feel stuff draining. We could have 7 energy here to get the droids plus meteor defensive option, which we kind of need. We kind of have to charge Cell, which is sad because Cell actually becomes a viable card next turn, but we have no choice. Swing to kill the 4-drop. I was gonna say there's like no way he doesn't save it. Play this because it's a 0 combo anyway. I actually do think we do this just to get it off the board. I'm not thrilled with the play, but I think it's the play. UI Goku on his own doesn't punch droids, so he needs some sort of like weakening effect. He actually went to 6. Interesting. 3-drop Gohan is really bad for me here. Another double striker is really bad for me here. And it guarantees that our double striker's dead, right? UI can threaten a swing, then the Goku swings, and then the double striker swings. To save from this, we super combo. To save from this, we burn the 18, and then this becomes unstoppable. Because we can only match, we can't beat. Dude's had the answer every card. The only thing that saves us now is like a Cell off the top. Or Broly, I guess, off the top. We definitely do this. Avoid this. I mean, there's a world where he could even just play another 1-drop. Doing the life pickup. Odd. I'm gonna combo in, hoping to get this to hit. It can't. No. Now we're drained of a hand. Now his 5-drop clears our 6-drop, because no reason not to. We're completely gassed, just trying not to die. Yeah, it was a good play. I don't like the life pickup, because it actually gives me an option to maybe get a kill here. And now we have to choose. Do we charge the only card in our hand, hoping to find a Broly that could actually do something, or a Cell? 2 cards in the deck, because I run double Cell, 1 Broly currently. Or do we keep it? If we keep it, we can blow up the Roshi, big whoop. Yeah, I think we have to. Full send. Go in on the UI. Nope. Drew garbage. Well, that's game, right? Play this. Has nothing to do. Punch him in the face because we can, and then just send and let him win, because We didn't get an answer. Dude had the right cards at the right time. What do you do? Big sad. Game's over. The double 5-drops giving the -20 when a UI Goku stuck to board and us never seeing a ramp. In fact, we still never did. We are down to 18 cards in deck, and we never saw a 4-drop to get ourselves where we needed to be. That's crazy. I mean, it's sad that even with us not seeing the cards you'd want... Oh, there was one. Bottom of our life. So there were 3 left in the deck, and they were all in the bottom 18. Crazy. Oh, anywho, back to what I was saying. It's sad that with us bricking that hard, we were still in the game up until the, like, back-to-back 5-drops, setting up the UI to just roll us. Give it another go. U7. Hopefully we get a better draw this time. None of our ramp parts, but the hand is generally okay. I am still going to mulligan just because last time we bricked. Okay, so we've got our 4 into 3. That's nice. We are a long, long ways away from either of these. This is the only Broly I run in the list at the moment. Once the ban list goes into full effect, I plan to run more Broly in the list. I should probably just do that now, honestly. Yeah, charge Broly. Go here. Please do not whiff. It didn't. And better yet, it didn't bottom deck a D strength, which is also something I was worried about. Yep, charged a double striker. Trust me, buddy, I feel ya. If we can find a D strength, this hand will pop off. Because we'll D strength to 4, this to this, and potentially even this on the same turn, if the cards fall right. Hey yo, let's go. So yeah, this will curve. And this is fine. Oh yeah, this is much better. We just charge the junior. We will swing. Hey yo, we found the counter to the Whis. That's kind of neat. Pop that. No reason not to try and get some value. And we get a lucky touch. That's awesome. Pass it over to him. Everything is set up. We just need to get Jiro in the discard. We'll be able to do the full D strength to ramp to ramp to ramp, and we'll be at boss monsters. Yeah, you can crit a life. That's fine. We can get it back. Charge this. Pop this. swing here, get a card draw. Go to 25 to try and clear it. They'll combo to save. They always do. The worst thing here is we're going to lose a lot of card advantage. Like, our hand is going to be very, very tiny, and the fact that we're eating crits is going to make it all the worse. Sure. Hey, yo, let's go. Not thrilled about eating this one, but what do you do? Because we're going to go on 5, 6, 7, 8. Boss monster the next turn. Okay. Combo this. And we've got the cell to heal, which is nice, because we actually got turbo slapped by this guy so far. It's funny that he even has the TN. He's just not awakened. Charge. 4-drop. Activate effect. Droid. 1, 2, 3. It really is. It's only doable if you're the first turn player, because the D strength puts you on 4 and then you charge to 5. If you're second turn player, you can only do the 4-drop to the 3-drop, but that's still really, really good. It's just absolutely cracked that you can do this much ramp as a turn 1 player. And the fact that turn 1 player is going to get additional card draw is going to really help this out, because one of the biggest weaknesses of this is that you just don't have a hand when you're done. But boy howdy, you do get the energy. And you do get to fight off a board. Man defended his board with everything he had. Ooh. Well, we only doubled his energy, you know. He did. Like, he's got to charge a card. He'll get a card draw off his lead swing, but his lead swing's not threatening to us. The TN's not a threat to us right now, without him awakening. The 3-drop's good. It does pop something, it awakens him, it activates the TN. It does a lot of things he wants. Yeah, apparently. That also does help fix his hand, since he did burn through a lot of it. We're, like, not getting to keep these. That's just a fact. Yeah, it really would, wouldn't it, Kiri? Real shame. If he ignores this, there's even the option to go for game, like swing, double striker. I doubt it would work, but it's an option. Wow, dude has all the little low drops. What up, red rag words. Unfortunately, we have to eat this. Okay. I can believe it, honestly. They're a great list. They have a lot of potential. Here's the thing. I think the meta's in a place where a lot of decks could win a regional now, which is how the game should be. We gotta think this through, right? Cell's kind of like the given good option here, since he does blow up 2 bodies, he'll punch a 3rd body, will punch a body, and everybody will rejoice and be happy that we're at 4 again. We ultimately get 4 clears, theoretically, off the Cell play. Kinda hard to not be happy about that. If that's the case, we can keep droids in hand to threaten the double, but then we can't use this, which sucks. And we're probably going to need this. So I think we do charge droids either way here. Okay. I'm going to swing into a Tien to clear it. Getting a card draw. Hey, yo, let's go. What a mad lad. Yep. Go into here. Use effect. Droid, and droid. Pop you and you. Gain that life back. Punch into this. He likely has another super combo since he gave that any form of thought. So he's like super combo plus this. And I get to keep my crit body. Yeah, that's all we can do. Pass it over. Now we need to get another double striker, and we could potentially game him next turn. But I'm not surprised to see droids winning regionals. They feel like one of the more flexible decks in the meta. You have the early game ramp, so you can actually get bodies on board, fight an early board. You can ramp to your boss monsters quicker than any other green deck. So you effectively hit endgame faster. You still have the really big, strong endgame cards that are good at winning. I think it just is strong all around. It's not without its flaws, though, right? Last game we didn't see a 4-drop, so we just got rolled. Yellow Frieza can be spooky. I think they're better than most green into it, but still spooky. Combo Trunks to avoid? Sure. The deck also has very few zeros, depending on the build you go for, right? I know a lot of droid players out there are still running the Krillin. Ooh, the Kefla. I mean, if he has another crit, brutal. Sure. I mean, there's no world. If we're gonna get hit, we're at least getting the card draw off of it. Sucks to super combo over what could be done by a 5, but it is what it is. Ugh. If only we could play it. It is good for consistency. It does help that. And it's another early game body, and you don't have the greatest 2-drops a lot of the time, so I get it. The only outs here, we still need to clear this whole board and get some breathing room. Ay-yi-yi. He didn't swing with Kefla. Interesting. So this is a hard one. That's true, although Jiro has Android keywords, so you kind of need him for Androids, just for the keyword, but yeah, you're not wrong, Kovir. Almost assuredly whiffs less than Jiro. I want to keep Cell, right? Because next turn it's theoretically playable, but it's a dead card, and I can't risk a dead card given the current state. So we go for a punch on here. That's good. Get a super combo to try and save the body. I'm fine with that. Card draw. We can ditch this because we get the free Junior, which is amazing here because it gives us this back anyway. She can attempt to punch the TN. Can also attempt to punch a TN. Kami pops the TN. Cell kills this. Okay. We got as much of the board cleared as possible. I get the feeling he's got the double striker. That's the only reason I can imagine him not swinging with the Kefla last turn. And we've got a good enough board that if we survive this turn, killing him is very believable. If he goes for double striker and full spend, we might just get over it. I know, right, Peter? The Junior with her was the saving grace, because we had to discard for her, and we were able to ditch the Meteor, but then get it back for free thanks to Junior. And Junior can punch ATN. Beerus is big spooky. Sure. Ew. Not what we wanted. This, I think getting this just killed us, actually. Oh no. Legit, this D strength might have just killed us. Because now he has no reason not to hand up into Beerus, and we can only go to 45. The fact he didn't hand dump. Is in itself a miracle. Charge this. Lead swing. Okay. Why? Stop giving me bricks. How many super combos has he used? 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's out of supers. So going 30 here guarantees this hit. Then 45. He's got 2 cards up. The only spooky thing is that means if every card he has combo, this does not kill. But I think we have to take that risk. If this had even 5 or 10 on it, this would, like, guarantee it. It does. Right, Kovir? But then you have the games where it's like, well, I run 3 and I just never see it. So, like, 2 games ago, we run 4 of our ramp guy and we saw 0. Oh, that would also explain why he didn't combo into Beerus. He just didn't have it. Thank goodness. Oh, that was spooky. D-Strength tried to kill us. Like, it legitimately. Thank you so much, guys. I hope he had Glimpse, too. Oh, woof. That did not need to be that hard. Ugh. Like, we played that really, really well, and it almost didn't matter. That's the sad thing. I'm curious, does he run Glimpse? Because if so, that's probably what it was. Oh no, it was probably Awakening the Super Saiyan. Which, honestly, I don't know why you would run 3 of those in that particular list. But to each their own. It's just not something I would run. The 6 5-drops is kind of crazy. Yeah, the 6 5-drops on top of the 4 3-drops on top of 3 Awakenings. That is a choice, I suppose. Like, to each their own. I probably wouldn't do that. Yes, onward and upward to red. The only color we haven't gotten our weekly win for yet. And the funny thing is, blue one-shot its games, yellow one-shot its game, green lost 2 and won 1, so not great, but not bad. Now we just need red. So we could either go for our silly U7 list, or we could do our Beerus list, since it is still currently legal. Although I'd feel like a jerk playing unnerfed Beerus. 13 blank cards, yeah, Imodium. Kind of crazy. And not too many 10s. Did I update this? I think I did somewhat. No, not entirely. So we are going to edit this list. First thing coming out is... While I like the crit, and a 30k crit is real annoying, having more 10ks matters more, in my opinion. Am I blind? Where is it? There it is. And then I was thinking of swapping these to TNs for more 10s. The only difference is TN doesn't punch up like Frieza does, but that's okay. It's a better combo. So, this is the deck. That's a silly U7 list I built. It does still run the Roshi. I mean, once the change happens, we'll rip those out. No problem. It's the only thing. I still just run the one of her. Which, honestly, we could rip these out now and put in other things, I suppose. It's surprising when it happens. I'm not running that in here. Instead, I'm doing the silly Piccolo tech. Because the Piccolo buffs all Gohans for 5k on both players' turns. Surprisingly, this Gohan, and this Gohan become really, really spooky if you just get one of him on board. I'll save this change. And we're gonna play this for fun. Why not? It's meant to be silly. Yeah, exactly, Peter. Yeah, that's true. It is definitely easier to go that route. This is a fun little list, though. It'll catch you off guard. The biggest issue with her is just that she doesn't, like, give a combat buff. She's just, like, really consistent hand advantage that can still punch most people. Ooh, Cell. Okay, so we need to get going and get going quick, which this deck does well. I'm okay with keeping this. It's not the best hand in the world, but it's certainly not the worst. He's on coin, that could matter. It's between these two, which I charge. I think I'm going to just charge the TN, get the card draw. Pass it over. We'll eat this because we do want him to help awaken us. Hey yo, let's go. I don't think we need two of him in hand. Let's swing here. I actually think we're going to go hit. It's just easier to defend the hit. Still threatens us moving forward with our life pickup game while pressuring him. Okay, he ramps. Swings, that's fine. Honestly, I think we charge this. Roshi. Do the life pickup. Wonderful. Goku in. Hit in, add the life, get the flip, Piccolo, which he's not going to generally care about. Piccolo eating the Roshi. Pass it over to him. He charges to 4. He could do arena stuff to 5, trigger his effect 5 to 6 if he's got the exact kind of hand line that way. But that means the only thing he does this turn is get 1 swing at our board with his face, and we defend whatever he swings at. We're going to be on 4, so we could either play 2 2s, or like a 3 and a 1, or a 4 drop. Definitely combo this to save. Interesting that he went for the Piccolo and not the hit. You'd think he'd be more afraid of the hit. Yep, that's fine. I mean, if you think about it, though, yeah, he gets to ramp to 6 here, but he doesn't get the usable energy for a whole nother turn, meaning we get a whole nother turn of pressure on him. And if we played slow, he'd still get to his boss monsters. He even had Self-Awakeners in his deck. So I'm actually kind of happy with this. Now the question is, what do I find more valuable in this hand? Charge a Krillin. Swing here. Two drop into 2 drop. And it's just about just burning through as much of his hand here as possible. Instant debuilding himself. He'll still get to his boss monsters eventually, that's fine. I think it's a little too greedy to burn a super combo to make the Piccolo swing a threat, so we're just gonna pass on that, as tempting as it is. The idea is the Piccolos help set up the Gohans, but we don't really need a Gohan to the board in this state. Combo him up to 25. Droids are obviously pretty solid here. They pop 2 bodies. Can't really afford to save that Piccolo, unfortunately. So, We have two options. We can either go double striker, drop by 20, that way hit, and Goku can try to clear the double striker. I think that makes a lot of sense. I don't think we're gonna play 17. It's a little too slow, but the other option is 17 hit. Charge 17, because we need to clear the zeros out of our hand. Play the double striker. Drop the stats. Swing hit. Drop the stats. Cleared it. Lead swing in. Cell full on 8 it. That's fine. Threaten the double. Yeah, we'll just leave it as a double at 40. With him being at 1, we can just kind of swarm with little bodies rather than just going tall. Can't go to any of his other boss monsters yet. He kind of needs to get to 8. I play both the buffing 17 and the regular 17 for life pickup. Combo and hit. Sure. Fairly low effort to save. If our double striker sticks and we find a glimpse, he's super dead, right? Potentially. Uh, 35 Gohan. Yep. Popping the hit, I assume? Yep. That's fine. Double Gohans does go kind of crazy here. I'm actually A-okay with that. I'm going to charge away a super combo, because I don't want to lose the other double striker. We're going to pressure our swing. That's really funny and useless, but funny. And this is why the deck's kind of annoying, right? If we had Piccolos, these would be 35s. They ask for super combo with every swing. As is at 30, they basically ask for it. But at 35, they 100% ask you for it on each swing. There goes the Gohan. We didn't even have to waste a swing at it. Man's had all the supers. Meteor now? Yep. We have him gassed. Problem is, he's probably going to sell here. Pop both, or pop our 5, pop a Gohan, heal to 2, kill the Gohan, and then we kind of need to rely on our other double striker to finish out. I mean, I guess we force him to have it. Yep. Both these die, then he'll punch there, kill it. Ramp, probably use this to ramp again, go from there. Ooh, the Junior getting the Meteor back is a problem. We don't have to charge. We don't really gain much from charging here. The only thing that we would gain is if we find a glimpse. No, we don't. Like, we could God Kamehameha away the Cell Junior to deny the combo power. Charging does let us out Cell, right? Because then we could play that, drop that, kill Cell, keep pressure, go from there. I don't mind the cells on board, though. Like, I'm sitting at 4. The only way that punishes me is if he has Double Striker in hand. There's a world where we could charge, swing, find Glimpse our 5-drop, and that would be our way to win. Because we do run Glimpse, and we haven't seen them yet. The other line would be we can God Kami on 1 to just clear the Junior. Swing lead. Play Piccolo, play Double Striker, swing Double Striker, eat the Piccolo to deny the Meteor being a one and done answer. The problem is if we do that, we're... yeah, charge this. I'd rather live with the shot this way. Okay, that could matter. Let's get a card draw. He's used every super combo. Likely has a Cell in hand, so 1 card's at least dead. Maybe sitting on a double, so that's dead. Meteor puts him at 45, so that ties us. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. $65. We're gonna need it. He had all 4 supers. That's crazy. I mean, don't get me wrong, he only has 16 cards left in deck, but man's seen every super. Yep. Game's over. He'll just play another Cell, pop our 5-drop, heal to 3, and then our out options are just gone, right? So sad. I mean, you have to force him to have it, and he had it. Is the game over? Not necessarily, but likely. I don't know how many of those are non-combo, but probably not many. Yep, he had double Cell in hand, so his hand was actually kind of not great. It just didn't matter. crit a life away is nice. There's his 4th cell. Who knows how many cells he was sitting on. Oh, for sure. Like, all he needs is the double striker, and it's way over. Yep. Oh yeah, and we kind of knew that, right? Like, even if we avoided this, it's just cell to cell, double, and we're dead. Dude had everything, and yet had nothing. Oh, there was our super combo. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered, Peter. He had both cells up, so it would have been a cell in from 4 to 3, a cell in from 3 to 2, and then the double. So, the only reason why it seems like it mattered is because dude did the cell swing into the Beerus to keep himself safe, if somehow the double didn't kill me, but the double was killing me. Wow. Every time we asked him, hey, do you have it? And he had it. That's crazy. If only I could live that life, right? It was a good game. I'm just sad. Because we did a good job of digging out those supers early, and it just didn't matter because he just had the last one. Oh, let's put a prediction on this. Why not? Will we get our red win with our silly little list? Yeah, like, us eating the cell swing really didn't matter, which is why I ate it. Oh, U7 mirror? Oh no. Okay. We're playing such a gimmicky deck. We might actually get cooked here. Yeah, we'll keep. I mean, charge this, swing here. Clear the Whis because we can. Like, yeah, we could draw a card, but that does us no good if he pops it anyway. So sure. Our one God Kami got used. That's fine. That's fair, Peter. Sure. Hit goes pretty hard here. Ah, he didn't swing. Fair. Do the life pickup. I'm not going to swing at him because I do not want him to awaken first, necessarily. Because if we swing, I mean, what are the odds he has double life pickup on 3? If he's not running Roshi, he can't, to my imagination. He could... hard drop the 3-drop, blow up our 2-drop, we get no value out of it, and then he awakens, and we are just behind on board, and everything sucks. So, yeah. We'll go down a card to just make sure he doesn't awaken and have that line. As is, if he has the 3-drop, he pops our 2, and goes to 5, which is already bad, but it's not as bad. Sure. Hey, look at the call. Charge this. Oof. Not having something that can help me clear this board of words sucks. The Gohan play doesn't feel good, right? It just drops everything by 10, nothing dies, and we're just sad. The hit play doesn't kill anything. Hit plus Gohan would kill something, but that's 5 and we're on 4 potential. We have the Kefla, but just dropping a Piccolo with Kefla doesn't feel that great. He's awakening no matter what, so no reason not to swing. Game. It's thinking. Do I need to reload it? Seems like it. We'll close it and reload it. Don't know why it froze there. Maybe? I don't know. It just wasn't doing anything. There we go. Yes. And step of the swing. Hey, look, there's the glimpse we looked for last game. We found it. So we could do 17, do our life pickup, flip over, pressure 25 in. It's not terrible. It's not the greatest. It's the harder body for him to answer. Going into 4, if he has Kefla into a Gohan, we get to be very, very sad because we have very few options to fight that board back in our hand. We would need our Beerus to kind of reset the tempo. The fact he had the 3-drop to blow up the Krillin matters. We could go Krillin, life pickup, Piccolo, card draw, life pickup, trigger the Krillin swing, but Krillin's super dead to a Gohan play, so that's no bueno. Piccolos are dead to a Gohan play, so they're extra bad. Hit's not terrible. That'd be about the equivalent of playing Krillin, so it'd be hit plus Piccolo. So now I'm worried. Did they do something and it just not loading? Or did they do nothing and they're stuck like I was? Let's relaunch and find out, I guess. What is happening? Someone want to help me here? It's sad, too, because I think the Cell matchup is actually a good one for this deck. But it just didn't work out. Whereas I think in the mirror, we're worse than a true U7 list. Since we are doing the cheeky Piccolo thing. Nope, he's actually just thinking or disconnected. I thought his timer was like over here, so I think it is moving. It just might have done to him what it did to me, and he didn't realize it yet. Well, we're waiting. I guess we have all this free time to think out our turn. There's an argument that we also just don't self-awaken since he's going into 4. He's likely going to have a wide enough board. He'll pressure us anyway, and then we don't have to burn cards on every single swing. I actually kind of like that. We might just do hit, don't awaken, just punch, and then Piccolo card draw. What fun, right? Yeah, you could, Bardock. I mean, this is the thing. This is our turn, for sure. We're gonna just do the Piccolo hit. And not awaken. I'll be kind of sad if we get a disconnect victory. It'll feel a little hollow. Yeah, absolutely, Ath. Just put it in our Discord. The link is down in the description, or Kiri will post it in the chat for you. We have a whole section just for deck lists. Post it in there, and I'll happily give an opinion on it for you. Yay, we get to take our turn. The sad thing is, even if the player's there, they're going to have a hard time taking their turns with 10 seconds on a timer. Poor guy. What up, Super? Yeah, it looks like he disconnected. I mean, he might be able to fight this back. Who knows? I'd say the advantage is still his, sadly. I'm just waiting for him to suddenly turbo drop something that blows up hit, and then push me and attack, and next thing I know, I'm dead. It would be embarrassing if after he missed a whole turn, he still won. That'd be embarrassing. I'd be sad about that. Okay. Charge this. We're on to 5. I will Kefla. Wait. This does have top, right? It does not. So we're gonna swing. Add the life. Drop this. Get our flip game going. Didn't find a target for Kefla. Okay, so Kefla is not really the play. Yeah, a disconnect victory. Yeah, I don't know why my brain keeps telling me it's a set 2 card. Something in my brain, because I never saw it set 1, so my brain still tries to tell me it's a set 2. No one was ever cheeky enough to play it. I'm sorry, Goku player. If it helps at all, I think you would have won if we actually got to play the game. Because this list is really bad in the mirror. Yeah. Well, that was unfulfilling. There's our red win, I guess. Kinda lame. This list is still a fun one, but it's certainly not as consistent as an actual U7 build. Well, there we go. Now we can get back to what we actually want to play. We got our weeklies done. No reason not to have some fun. Let's go to our aggro trunks. We got our win immediately this morning, and we are 3 wins away from Blue Mastery. So let's go for one of those wins. Believers get rewarded, although I feel bad for the doubters. They kind of got robbed there. Here's a bet to make up your points on the aggro trunks. And we're into a Gohan, so this will be interesting. Yeah, I'll keep this. Sure. We don't have a great turn 2, but we have a really, really strong turn 1. And we might be able to see enough cards to make a good turn 2 work. We're also going second, so that slows down Gohan's ramp, gives him 1 less card. If by interesting you mean free. I mean, he has options. He might be able to get out of this situation. I don't know. It's gonna be fun, though. Card draw on turn 1, yeah. Generally pretty strong. I'm fine with charging the Goku Black. It's 10 years before we do anything with that. Videl. Use Videl. Burn coin. Get that down. Swing here. Not the card we wanted to see, but that's okay. Pass it over. Something we're probably going to want to try and hopefully find is our own Mai. Gohan would be smart to not swing at Trunks and just swing at our bodies on board to get their card draw. I would not swing at my face if I were him. That's just going to give me more cards to put into trying to murder him with. Sickle has fairly limited use into a Gohan. So that is likely our charge. Okay, not what we wanted to find, but we can work with it. Let's go with card draw. Mai gives us a lot of options. Pressure here. Aggressively Gallic Gun. Turn end. Not my favorite turn 2, but we'll work with it. He could go into the Goku here if he wanted to slow us down at the cost of giving us more energy. He can stick our vanilla into our energy with the Goku. For the aggro trunks, no, but I can put that in there. It's a pretty cheeky list. I'll pull it up and we'll make sure it gets posted into there. Sure. Hardest part is just making sure our hand doesn't get flooded. That is at least nice, because now we can guarantee the body for this while still getting pressure. He may even be tempted to ditch the Videl. Joke's on him. We can't let our hand get too flooded. Combo that. I don't know if he's going to stuff one of those and ramp us to 3, then we're on to 4. Yikey shnikes. Well, I'll take it. I get it, the body's scary, but giving me a whole extra energy to play with should also be kind of spooky in my mind, right? Okay. I think we just go for it, yeah? Why not? I love how we've drawn every sickle. It's so silly. We want Vegeta to hopefully dig any 1-drop or 2-drop off the bottom. We'll take any of it. None of it's bad. No, not that I've set up, no. I mean, we could have set one up this turn, technically, if we wanted. We drew it not on turn 2, we got it on turn 3. Technically, we got it on his turn, and then he ramped us to 3. This is our turn 3. Let's punch. Hey, I'm down with a free card. Hey, yo, let's go. And now I can punch and kill his cantrip while keeping Videl safe. Okay, there we go. Clear that. Yeah, next turn's going to be a rough one. We can get the 3-drop for 1, go into the 2-drop, that's only eating 3 energy, still have 2 energy to play with, or we could just go straight into the double. Like, we just have options. Pretty much these 3 cards are the various things we're debating right now. Sure. It'd be spooky for him to awaken me, because then I can start doing stuff like bouncing her. Ah, the 5 to pop the 4. That's fair. Okay, so we could get over this. It would get our hand size where we need it to start triggering all our other effects. Because we've got that. We would go peel off, that makes us 25, and then we could just do one of our vanillas, because there's low chance we're playing both. I'm fine with that. Okay, so what I'm thinking we're gonna do, we're gonna use Videl. Get our vanilla down. Swing here. Combo this, so it's a threat. Threaten here. Go for our 2-drop. Mai to awaken. Bounce this. It sucks. I have nothing to use that one energy on. If... like, I could play that to try and cheat this out, but no. If I'd kept the other vanilla, we could have done both vanillas this turn and not Might at all. That would have been the better play. But we're here. Go for it. If he actually establishes a board we care about, we can always Zeno. I thought about it. I'd rather not just put it on board. It's likely to get blown up. They have the Gohan Double Striker. I doubt they're running that and the Android Double Striker. Well, again, I don't know if they're going to be on droids since they're running the Gohan Double Striker. It's rare to see lists that run both. They generally pick one or the other. And even if I played the Videl, if they played that, they just pop both. If they really were afraid of it. Sure, we'll eat the hit. Okay. Charge one of those. So we have a couple different lines here, right? We could bounce our own Videl back to our hand to keep her safe, Zeno the board away, and pressure in swings knowing our hand is a little overfull, but with lots of combo, which is all good things. We could choose to fight board, use her, drop that for 1. That leaves us with 5 to play with. That's not my favorite number to play with in this situation, because, yeah, we could set him down. Maybe get a draw, go 2, swing, bounce back, go 2, swing. But we're just constantly sitting on that 1 energy, which is really awkward. I think this is my favorite line. It gives us a good amount of combo to defend with. We can also establish a board pretty much out of nowhere. Yeah, it definitely feels like the safer play of the two. And considering he's going to 7, the scariest thing he could do next turn is like the 7 drop to blow up the board, but the board is just 1 Zeno, like who cares? Or he could do the Double Striker Gohan or droids if he has it. Although again, since he has the Gohan, I doubt he has droids. So he might just go for Double Striker Gohan, which is easily comboed over with all the good combo we have. We have no reason not to save this. 6-drop that heals. That's a problem. Like, that's actually a problem. I hate this because 60 is really painful to try and get over, and it floods our hand by us eating it. We didn't have a super combo to make it more easily to get over. It's just bad in all ways. Yeah, they do run all the Gohan, which makes sense. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to do all those, which we can't do all those, unfortunately. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, we just playing one Videl does not feel good. Charge of Videl here. No, charge a double striker. Two drop out of hand. Let's establish the 4-drop. It's a little more annoying for him to deal with. And we'll get a Videl down to potentially do her thing. And now we just pressure. The trick is surviving his next turn. If we survive his next turn, we have a very, very high chance to kill him on the following, given our current board state. The question here, do I want to swing the 2-drop at his face, threaten more life damage, force some combo out of his hand preferably, or do I use it with a 10k combo to try and get rid of the 6-drop, so that way I don't have to combo over the 6-drop? Ultimately, I don't think it matters either way. Next turn, assuming Videl's still on board, we could Videl down this 3-drop, play the other Videl, Videl down that 3-drop, and play our 5-drop. So it's 3-drop, 3-drop, 5-drop, 5-drop, 4-drop, 6-drop, me. Assuming he doesn't, like, board clear in some way. Well, we're waiting on a reconnect. What is with today and stuff like this? Like, come on. Absolutely wild. Oh, says they're back now. I think we put the pressure here.
Pop my skill, pick this back up. Go for it. Apparently, Kiri. That or their servers are just having some issues, one of the two. I know, right, Peter? Man charged off a third Broly and played his fourth Broly, which is kind of funny. I'm assuming he's going to pop Zeno. No way you pop the 4-drop. Uses it to pop the 1-drop. That's hilarious. $40, $50? $10. Ooh, this is hard, because our dream play is still... Well, no. This is easy. We can't use both these anyway. Boom, boom, get over this. He may be trying to go for game. If he goes for game and doesn't get us, we have a decent shot of killing him. So that's 30, 40, 50. If he doesn't pump this, I'm actually going to combo the thing, yeah. I was going to say, if he just leaves this at base, I am definitely saving it. Yep, he gets it. I don't currently see us gaining anything off charging to 8, so we're going to just phase end. Do this swing to get a card draw. I'm going to swing. Our ability to kill him is gone, but if we reset the board, we know he doesn't have a Broly to follow up with, because this is the only Broly. He charged the other 3. So what we're going to do, we're going to Zeno. Zeno's going to punch him. Yeah, Zeno looks real good. The fact he's charged away triple Broly, the only thing that really punishes here is the double striker, which we're going to play Kid Trunks Youth to draw a card, bounce it to hand afterwards to keep it safe. So playing anything that would somehow blow it up doesn't get to target it. We don't have a lot of good combo this time around, unfortunately. He charged away the 7-drop. I mean, the good news is if he goes 40, we save. Pretty easy save. The biggest punish would be if he goes 6-drop double striker, pumps like Meteor, but we were dead to that anyway, so losing 5k combo there doesn't feel bad. Oh, he has the double striker. We can only get to 40, which he already has surpassed. Yep. Darn, so close. No, definitely this was the play, because it ends the game for him. The fact he found it, or had it, one of the two. We could have potentially dumped points into, or jumped combo into the trunk swing on the previous turn to set up for the double striker. But even if that hit, we didn't have a ton of combo to put into the double. So, like, what do you do? Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? Let's give it another go. Top tier confirmed. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say things went awkward enough that he got breathing room, which is good. It's sad for us, because our turn 1 was really, really strong. Our turn 2 was okay. Our turn 3 was pretty bad. And the fact that he had the 5s to counter the 4 worked out for him. Oh yeah, Kiryu? Oh yeah, we were going to show the list. Right. Haha. There we go. I don't know if you want to snip it, Kiryu, or if you want me to. You tell me. And this list could be changed around quite a bit. Technically, if you didn't want to run the 6 drops, you could cut them. You could cut either of the 2 5s optionally and put in more early game if you wanted. I could see a world where you do like 2-drop Trunks, who's 25. He's not bad. Absolute Lightning would also help into green matches, but pretty dead into most other matchups. You good, Kiri? I actually think Sickle likely sticks to a degree. It's a tech piece, so you can definitely change it into anything you want. Sickle into red helps, right? Because if they get like a Gohan that sticks to board and starts giving minus stats, that's a problem. They still have Kefla, so they can still Kefla into 2 bodies. Sickle's still great there. Sickle still works into droids to some degree. Normally they're like turn 4, ramps them to 5, and then they'd play the Trunks, and you just Sickle both of those out of there, so they have no bodies on board, and then you just keep pressure into face. That feels great. Sickle is a dead card into Cell, it's a dead card into Gohan, it's a dead card into Broly. But all of yellow, Sickle goes hard into. And blue, it's matchup dependent, but it's okay. Like sickling a Gotenks and Kid Trunks always feels good. Its only bad matchups are green, which is funny because the deck is actually really good into green anyway by being just turbo aggro. For that reason, I think Sickle's just pretty nice in there. You could put in Lightning to better up your chance into green, but I think that's a bit overkill. There's been a couple matchups it's had where if we'd had Lightning, it would have mattered. Top coup. Oh, this is going to be spooky. We're the first player. Oh, boy. Okay. This is the second one we've ever fought. Charge the Zeno. We could set Videl down, but that's too tempting for him to just like Whis and kill it. And then we immediately lose a lot of value and pressure. We could Mai, but we're going to need our life as a resource here. I think we just pass. Worst case, we can use the Gallic Gun to avoid the swing from the top coup.
I'm still not sure with Topku if it's better to actually punch him or play cautious with this deck. We've only fought one, and we went full turbo into like punching and damaging him, and it did kind of work out. He did win, but that was more due to top deck. Because we both ran out of cards, it just came down to who top decked better. He wants to awaken, so sure, let's help him awaken. Awesome, thank you, Carrie. He can self-awaken this turn with a 2-drop, and then burn... Oh, he goes 3-drop. Minus 10 across the board. Brutal. If we try and save this, we just lose our hand. That actually hurts. Sickle isn't bad here. We're gonna need it for Kefla, obviously. I think we have to charge our 4. We'll swing. Hard draw. Somehow it did. Although this whole thing is definitely kind of awkward. It's odd to see this Gohan in a Topku list, because it's not top related. I think I've only ever seen one in a Topku list before. So that was quite the tech piece that worked out. Well, we got the bottom card of our deck set, which is nice. Kato's fine. I don't really get to avoid any swings with Kid Trunks here anyway. Sure. Sure. Okay. We can either sickle this board away, or peel off to grab Videl, Videl to get the 3-drop. Sickling this board away feels like we're just delaying the inevitable. Peel off, grab Videl. I mean, actually, let's do this. I'm cool with this. Yeah. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Sure. Man's just farming up his hand size. He went 30. That's fine. We'll go 30. 5. Okay. So it's between one of 3 cards as to what we charge. We can either charge a Videl, since we've got 3 of her. 10k combo is very important in this matchup. A Goku Black, which is crazy value and a big body, good for ending the game. Doesn't currently have amazing targets, though. Or a Sickle to help control board. I think of those, I'm thinking Goku Black is what I want to charge. I'm gonna swing here. We're gonna go 5-drop. Not selected. Swing. Restand. Swing. Holy! Already 3 super combos. And then pop skill. Remove that now that he can't combo it. Go for it. So if he wants it back down, he has to play it back. He has a Kefla. Here comes Kefla. Gohan. Okay. Ooh, he probably is double Gohan. Oh, I hope not. That'd be gross. Sure, I'll eat one. Yep, double Gohan. That's nasty. And stings. Because now we lose our 5-drop. Okay, we survived the pressure somehow. Sure. So, looking at this, we're going to 6 energy, right?
we're going to sickle a Gohan and Videl away, for sure. We're probably going to try and punch a Gohan, and if we don't get the kill, bounce it at the end of the turn. Sure. What are we going to do beyond all that? Because that's only eating 3. We can leave an energy up for a defensive Gallic Gun. That's great, because it also feeds us another card. We can go into a Videl, use the effect to get the Gotenks, because that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we do that, it means we either have to charge away our Videl, the only remaining combo in our hand, or the other Sickle. And for that reason, I think it has to be Sickle. Let's try and punch a Gohan first. See how he responds to that. He gives it up. Good. Now we Sickle. Sorry, sir, but you may not have nice things. Make them leave. I almost just hard dropped my 3-drop. I would have been so upset at myself. Use this. Get our vanilla down. Threaten the punch. And to make the body a little safer, as well as give us more combo, we're just going to pick it back up. Because he gave up the Gohan, we didn't use the bounce, so we can use it defensively. Spooky. If he has another Kefla, we are in trouble. Kato's fine. It just kills the Videl. Combo the Videl to avoid this. Let's use Gallic Gun. I mean, we might be able to get game with that. Kefla number 2. Into 3-drop, because of course card advantage goes so hard here. Ugh, hate it so much. Combo. We can safely eat this. He only has 1 energy, no way to deal the 2. Okay. My thought process, we need to do our swing first to see what we draw, but there's a very real chance what we do, if we don't see something cracked off the card draw from Trunks' attack, we go swing, see if it hits, Goku Black. Goku Black can give us Gallic Gun. Goku Black's likely to hit. And then get Trunks off the Goku Black swing, Trunks in, with the Gallic Gun on top. The problem here is if we do that entire line, we can, off the Goku Black play, we can grab it, but we have to charge, meaning we'd have to charge a Videl. And the whole thing hinges on Trunks actually getting the touch. The good news is, Gallic Gun's just a good defensive card too, so if the Trunks doesn't get the touch, we still go Goku Black, we hit board, Goku Black effect triggers, drops our Trunks, Trunks punches something, We can then bounce the other body off the board, and we're sitting on a Gallic Gun super combo line for defense. It's not much, but it's what we got. Yep, we need the first hit if we want the win now option. Which we didn't get, which is not surprising. So now we go Goku Black. Grab a Gallic Gun. Goku Black can punch her to safely remove her, using effect to get the 2-drop. Two-drop can pretty safely remove the Keto, whatever. And because we left up Kefla, we can bounce Trunks back to our hand. We could have always tried to hit her, but if he has like a defensive piece and she sticks, we're in trouble because then we're limiting the amount of bodies that we can avoid. Combo that off. Combo that off. Kefla number 3. Yeah, I think we just lose. I don't think we can get around the combo he has in hand. I mean, I guess I should have ate that. Yep, he wins. We could have ate that and then had the other super and we would have been 60, so we would have been fine. Until we baited him into full dumping, we were dead. Getting around the combo and just the sheer amount of card draw. There's a reason it's the tier 0. Brutal. We tried. We put up a good fight. Sucks that he was on coin. Coin makes a big difference to our early aggro. Okay. Oh yes, fair and balanced, like all good things. Well, we had no disbelievers there, so we can just delete that. And the final prediction. We normally end off Mondays as like a shorter stream. Today is no different, so this will be the last game. Feel free to put in your bets. Here's hoping for a victory. All we needed was 4 or 3, and I think we've had a hard loss to a Gohan and a hard loss to a Topku. Fair and balanced. Dude, we tried so hard and it was so close. And I also am never in my life able to say we tried so hard and not immediately have my brain start playing Linkin Park in my head. It's actually kind of crazy. First player, yeah, we'll keep. Into a Frieza.
Charge a Videl. Go for the card draw. Pass it over. That's fine. They can clear. I don't know that we need this. We'll swing. Go Videl. Use effect. Get our 3-drop, and our 3-drop will swing. Go for it. I don't really know how this list is going to work into Frieza. Are we fast enough to really put Frieza on a back foot? Their freezing effects are kind of annoying. But our control... But our control does kind of help to limit their ability to build a board, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll eat this. Charge away a Zeno, sickle the board, keep pressure on face. I hope so, I bet. That's fair. I can respect that. No board for Frieza. Threaten. Yeah, you bet 5k against one person who bet 20 points. You're basically getting robbed there, Bardock. Here's to hoping. I mean, what do we get for punching here, right? They awaken? I'd rather just keep it readied. Because they can probably self-awaken anyway. Yeah, since they avoided Trunks, no reason for me to swing with the board. They'll just eat it and awaken. Now they're forced to awaken. If we did it, they could have played like a cooler and swung and popped Videl and then restood it. This way, it's awkward for them. Yeah, force the self-awaken, they're not allowed to punch my stuff, they can only punch me in the face. It just makes the whole turn really awkward. Is that true, Sloth? I hope so. I'd feel bad if someone bet 10 points or 20 or whatever and then, like, robbed away 5. That would hurt. Well, we'll be finding out after this, potentially, I guess. Yeah, we have no reason not to eat this. It's fine. Obviously, we let them have that. Sure. I'm fine with charging away either the Kid Trunks or one of the 2-drops. Let's charge away the Kid Trunks.
swing here. They'll probably use the blocker, which is fine. Hey, that's fine. If they want to redirect my attack, they can do that. I would have buffed it to punch Frieza. I will not buff it to punch their blocker. Then I'll go into my 4-drop, which is kind of sticky, kind of annoying. Probably going to get frozen, but that's okay. Threaten the swing. Land a hit. Interesting. Didn't expect that. Sure, I'll awaken. Get my flip on. Don't need 2 Zeno. Combo that off. And I don't need 3 Pilaf, so that will be the other easy combo. Honestly, I don't know, Sloth. It'll be interesting to see how the game plays out and how the bet lands. Combo off a Pilaf, because sure. Combo off this, because why not? Oh, this is going to be a fun turn. Okay. Yo, let's go. Let's charge the Gallic. We've yet to use it, and this turn we've got our entire energy pool spoken for. So we're going to use this effect, bounce that. I'm going to swing. That would that'd be busted, Peter. That would have to be a very expensive card to play. Bottom deck that. Pressure here. Again, this is getting difficult for Frieza because our board is still sticking around. Frieza's just trying to punch my face and outvalue my hand, but I've been pressuring enough out of their hand that they can't really outvalue me that way, and I'm getting rid of enough of their board that it's not sticking to keep my hand dropping as quickly as theirs is. Going into 5, they could go into Golden. They need to combo if they want this attack to mean anything. Supernova? Ooh, spooky. Freezing down our 4-drop, yeah. Super combo to 45. Combo that. Combo that. Now, we've got a couple different ways we could play this next turn. We can go for sheer aggro, or we can go for long-term value. Charge this. Swing and see a card. Yo, I'm so glad I did this. Because that card goes so hard to this board all over again. Because it's going to bottom deck the other Freezer. Freezer. Well, it is a Freezer. The Goku who freezes the board in the Frieza deck. We'll play you. Bottom that. Play this. Grab this. Swing here, and I'm fine with not even comboing my one. Pass it over. This board is very hard for them to control. It's a lot of threats, and I'm at 4 life, so they need to deal 4 damage. They're only on 6 energy, so it'd have to be Frieza hit me, a 1-drop hit me, into Golden hitting me. I'll just eat the Pilaf off the board. That's the easy defense. And they give up, because they don't have an option to stop that whole board. The whole board's going to take away their hand. I'll loop Pilaf and make Trunks a million and kill him with Trunks. Awesome. Well played. That was a good game. Probably didn't feel as good for the poor Frieza. Holy cow. I just, again, I know I said this, I think, like a week or 2 ago now. It is insanity how much you have to play to get the level ups. Like, I'm 90, and I literally play this like it's a job as a streamer. I'm only 90. I couldn't imagine how your average person is supposed to even get to level 100, let alone the fact that the rewards aren't even worth the amount of time. Like, it's actually nuts. Anywho, on that note, let's see. Oh, yeah, no. That would be super busted in this game. I'm certain, given time, like, given a couple years, assuming the game lives that long, which is a pretty safe assumption, it's a DBZ game, we will start seeing some crazy busted things. But for the moment, I'm glad that the craziest thing and most busted thing we've had to deal with is, like, Kefla and Topku. So interesting. Take some shenanigans. Really, Bam? I'll have to look that up. Considering how much I play and I'm only 90, it has to be quite the shenanigans. Anywho, time for the outro. Thank you all for being here with me today. I appreciate every single one of you. I love the time we get to hang out and just have a good time, have some fun, and play some cards. Thank you all for being here. If you haven't already given a follow, please do. It costs you nothing and means a whole lot to me. If you haven't joined the Discord, please do. It is a great community filled with wonderful people. We love to talk about other card games, this card game, help each other with deck builds, go over replays, which we didn't do today, but we'll probably do a bunch of replays tomorrow. That's easy enough, no problem there. And yeah, just join the Discord. We'd love for you to be part of our community. Lastly, if you like the content and you want to help support it, feel free to donate at the link down below, or just sub to the channel and avoid those pesky ads. No pressure either way. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.